Okay, so we have the new mic that's in the helmet now, and we got the camera set up on the new helmet. The helmet I got is an X-Lite 803. It's the Ultra Carbon Edition. The reason I got it is because it's a much lighter helmet. So now that you can actually hear me even after I crank the bike up, which I'll put it in the edit of me doing the cold start. We obviously have a new bike to the family. This one is Raven. She's got a few modifications. Noah did not buy it brand new, obviously. It's a 2014. Bought it used. Traded the R6. Traded Amy for it. But she's got, she's got the grill already. She's got the cruise control, the levers, exhaust on it. The only thing I've done to it is put the valve caps on it. She's got the fender delete, frame sliders. Otherwise, basically a stock bike. I've been told it's got a tune on it. I don't know. New things on the Ducati. I got the winglets on it. So it's got the new winglets. No, it's not real carbon fiber. I bought the Chinese version that you 3M to the panels because I didn't want to drill holes. I also got the Chinese Rizoma mirrors. They work really good. I like them. They look good. I don't see the point of spending the extra money on the Rizomas when these are just as good. I did go ahead also put a new gas cap on here, and it looks amazing, works amazing. The only issue I have with that is if you fill it up too much, it will overflow. And obviously you guys already know about all the other modifications, so that one's good. We gotta head to work now. I haven't been posting, and I feel really bad about that. I feel like I'm slacking. I feel like I'm getting comfortable and being lazy, so we're gonna get back into posting. We're gonna get back into doing some more content. But anyway, this is Raven, and it is completely cold right now. There is no heat. It has not been started since yesterday. So yeah, there are some modifications I want to do to this thing. We're going to do some stuff to it. I'm not going to put it in details as to what we're going to do right now. But let's get this cold start going and then head to work. So let's get this cold start started. Oh yeah, new digital dash. So let's do another cold start. I haven't started it today, so. Woo! I'm not sure exactly what exhaust this is. I will say it looks like an Aero exhaust. I do know it has a full system on it, no cats. And supposedly it's tuned. I don't know. All I know is it's really fast. I went from a 99 R6 to a 2015 R6 to the Ducati V2, which I still love. I'm still adding pieces, bits in here and there, which I've already talked about. That's really just a show bike now. I don't even really ride it. This is basically replacing the R6, so it's a dream, but you got to work your way up. I do recommend that for sure. Don't just go get a 1000 or a 600. I do recommend working your way up, because getting a really fast bike is not a good idea. And I say that because you really need to learn the fundamentals of bikes. You need to learn how to use your brakes and your throttle and your clutch. It's not like a car where you just got gas and a brake, and it's definitely not even like a manual car where you have 3 pedals and a clutch, you know, because you got 4 wheels on a car. On a motorcycle you only got 2, so you got to take in the factor that you got to lean into curves. On a car, all you got to do is steer. And when you go into curves on a bike, you got to think of the fact that, can I lean going into this corner at 120? No, you can't, and you definitely shouldn't. You should go into that corner going pretty slow, pretty cautious. And I'm not a professional by any means, but I've been riding for enough to know, don't just go get something that's stupid fast. It's dangerous. Work your way up. Can you start on a 1000? Absolutely, but you shouldn't. But you need the experience first. It's like saying, oh, I know how to be a mechanic, and you have no experience, and then you go out there and get your mechanic job and don't know what you're doing. And that's why I say it matters. Even my buddy that passed away, you know, always said be careful when I did borrow his bike. And I was careful. Come on, bruh. Okay. It doesn't have auto blipper on it, so that's one thing that's kind of disappointing, and it doesn't have cruise control, because apparently back before 2015 it was an option. But it does have quick shifter on it, which is nice, and somebody put this cruise control on it, so I don't really like using it, but it does work. But as you can tell, it just sounds amazing. And it's just really fast. Something you have to really respect. You can't just think, oh, I can control this bike, I can ride it. Nah. Nah. You ain't just gonna ride that thing. That bike will outride you any day. Not that bikes they ride, but bikers know what I'm talking about. Really hoping that this mic's picking up and that it's working properly. I'm still in the testing phases, I guess, of this helmet to see how it's gonna sound and stuff, because I don't even know if you can hear me over how loud this bike is. I hope you can. I just don't know. Oh man, looks like it might rain. Hopefully it don't. It's not supposed to. Got somebody behind me. May need to. No, I don't need to adjust my mirrors. They're good. Always adjust your mirrors when you're leaning on the handlebars. Don't adjust them whenever you're sitting back like this, because you're not going to be able to see when you lean onto the handlebars. Really just saying that to note myself, because sometimes I forget. But yeah, comparing the two, man, V2, the Ducati is a great bike, but it doesn't make near the power this does. It doesn't sound the same. Has its own unique sound. But if I had to pick one of the two, I would have to pick the BMW, just because of how fun it is, how amazing it sounds. But the Ducati is just a really pretty, really honestly, that's just a pretty bike. It's a track monster for sure, but it's just a pretty bike. You're just buying the name. And with BMW, you get all of it. And it's cheaper if I'm not mistaken.